In Quiet, Susan Cain wrote about what she calls the new groupthink, which is the belief that two heads are always better than one and five heads are always better than two. And empirically, that's just false. If you look at research on creativity, for example, if we had a group of five people together brainstorming, if instead we had let them work alone, separately, in different rooms, we would have gotten more ideas and also better ideas. What goes wrong in group brainstorming? I think a lot of people have lived it. There's production blocking. We can't all talk at once. Good ideas get lost. There's ego threat. I don't want to look like an idiot. So I bite my tongue on my most unconventional ideas. And then there's conformity pressure, which I've come to think of as the HIPPO effect. HIPPO is definitely my favorite acronym. Stands for the highest paid person's opinion. As soon as that is known, people want to jump on the bandwagon, and then you can say, goodbye diversity of thought, hello groupthink. Good news is there's a simple workaround that's been studied for years. It's called brain writing. All you do is you give people a problem or a prompt in advance. You let them generate their own ideas independently. And then ideally you keep them anonymous and you have everybody do a separate rating of the potential of that idea. At that point, having gotten independent idea generation and judgment, you bring the group together to evaluate and refine. And what we know is that individuals have more brilliant ideas than groups. They also have more terrible ideas than groups because they're too close to their own ideas to judge them objectively. And often people are like, well, this is my idea. How could it not be genius? And they need somebody who has a little bit of distance to help them assess it. So what we want is we want to maximize individual variety. Individuals excel at creativity. And then we want to bring in the wisdom of crowds with group judgment. And I think that what that means concretely for a lot of people is you're spending less time in counterproductive meetings, more time really thinking through important ideas, and then benefiting from the perspectives of colleagues who have also spent time thinking as opposed to just pontificating and talking out loud without having necessarily done any processing.